People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. High school basketball coming up. River Ridge and Potosi on X1071 and the Queen Bee Sports YouTube channel. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Stay warm and keep it here for the hits. This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports Presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you People's State Bank and Grant Regional Health Center coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Mouse Electric, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Bytech Incorporated, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Flair Bank, Donnie's Tire and Auto, Fuller's Milker Center, Gary's Pest Control, Community First Bank, Guy's Truck and Tractor Service, Hernson's Ace Hardware, Krantz Auto Parts, the Peterson Agency, the Raleigh Cheese House, Mound City Bank, the Russell Law Office, the Shoebox, Sloan Implement, Timmerman's Talents, Tricor Insurance, and Wolf Construction.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball, presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on Extreme 107, X1071, X1071.com, the X1071 mobile app, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. From Potosi High School, the River Ridge Timberwolves, ranked 7th in Division 5, take on the Potosi Chieftains in Six Rivers Conference boys basketball. For the Wolf Construction broadcast table, I'm Steve Prestegard, and River Ridge raced through the first half of its season, winning its first 12 games before, with the closest margin of victory, 18 points. And then the Timberwolves lost their first game of the season at Highland Thursday night, 85-72. Now River Ridge takes on a Potosi team with just 2 losses, one to that same Highland team and the other to Platteville, thanks to a 15-0 Hillman run in the second half. The Chieftains come in with a 7-game winning streak since that game, coming into tonight's battle to keep up with Highland in the Six Rivers West. On the Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox and Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Also on the Queen Bee family of radio stations tonight, big ball game, girls game in Cuba City, Mineral Point in Cuba City. That is on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also in the Six Rivers tonight, Highland is at Belmont, Benton at Judah, Shullsburg at Cassville is postponed tonight. Games we think are still taking place, Barneveld at Argyle, Albany at Blackhawk, Pecatonica at Monticello. Right now, time for the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Back in 2 minutes on X1071.
Pregame 1.
Did you know that Mound City Bank offers free checking to nonprofit organizations? In addition, we offer interest-bearing checking, money market, savings, and certificate of deposit accounts with competitive rates. Every nonprofit checking account includes a free debit card along with many extras. Stop by or call us in Cuba City at 608-744-2141 for more details or any questions. Mound City Bank is proud to be here for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you find yourself constantly revamping your space? Well, we're here to let you in on a little secret. Hi, it's Linda from Eastman Cartwright Home in Lancaster. A few well-chosen elements can make all of the difference. The catch? Well, those statement pieces often cost much more. We get it. It's your home. It's a significant investment. Well, that's why we are passionate about helping our customers pinpoint their personal style so that every dollar spent is on something that you'll treasure for years to come. Our specialty? Style and home assessments. Let us help you find your way. Eastman Cartwright Home inside Eastman Cartwright Lumber.
Anderson Weber Toyota invites you to the Dubuque Auto Show Friday, January 31st through Sunday, February 2nd at the Grand River Center. Stop by their booth to get an up-close look at some of the newest and most popular Toyota models on display in a temperature-controlled environment. Their sales team will be on site to answer your questions and help you find the Toyota that's right for you. You'll also have the opportunity to win some great prizes. Don't miss the Dubuque Auto Show with Anderson Weber Toyota when you're ready.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
Pregame 1.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071. High school basketball tonight, River Ridge at Potosi in the Six Rivers West. We'll be back with more of the Raleigh Cheese pregame show after these messages on X1071.
Pregame 2.
Hi, this is Denise Deaton-Tolsman with Queen Bee Radio, inviting you to showcase your business at our annual Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 to 2 at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. We'll put you in front of potential customers that are preparing for spring and summer projects around their homes, farms, and businesses. Call me at 608-642-0523, and I'll give you more information and help you reserve your booth Saturday, March 22nd at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show in Lancaster.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
We're here for you.
I said, is there anything I can do? They explained that their dog was at the emergency vet, and I said, I'm really sorry. If there's anything we can do, come inside and we'll get you some coffee or some hot chocolate. My first instinct was, what can I do to help? And I'm glad that even just asking, I was able to help. I'm so glad she's okay. Look at those eyes. Everyone's like a family here, so I think I would do the same thing for anyone that works here or anyone that came in.
We are Quick Trip.
It's the Start Something New sales event going on now at Turpin Motors. Financing as low as 0% with approved credit. Save over $13,000 on a 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Lone Star Crew 4x4. Over $7,000 off a 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive. Plus 8 2024 Ram ProMasters over $10,000 off. See their large inventory and year-end specials at TurpinDodge.com. See Turpin for details on specific models and requirements. No payments till April during the Start Something New sales event at Turpin Dodge Ram and Jeep, JFK and Dodge Street, Dubuque.
Pregame 2.
Carey Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071. We're having a technical difficulty that you wouldn't believe, which is preventing us from getting on our Rally Cheese pregame show pregame interviews with River Ridge's Jim Martin. He is a second-year head coach at River Ridge. He previously coached 30 seasons at Wazeeka Steuben, so he is certainly familiar with the River Ridge area and so on. And of course, Mike Uppenow, the longtime coach of Potosi, and of course played at Cassville before that. This is a game of two teams that are obviously very close to each other in the Six Rivers West. And on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Also tonight in the Six Rivers, as mentioned, Highland at Belmont, Benton at Judah, Barneveld at Argyle, Albany at Blackhawk, and Pecatonica at Monticello. Tonight's game between Shullsburg and Cassville was postponed. Elsewhere in basketball tonight, there's one scheduled Ridge and Valley boys game. Cooley Christian Providence is at Lafarge. In the SWAL tonight, there is one scheduled game again, Madison Country Day at Iowa Grant. And there is one game also in the SWC. Sauk Prairie is actually two games. Sauk Prairie's at River Valley and Dodgeville at Darlington. Two games we know were postponed. Platteville at Mount Horeb. That was a doubleheader, but it got postponed actually yesterday. And then Fenimore at Lancaster was also postponed. In the SWC girls tonight, one game. Prairie du Chien at Decorah of Iowa. Full slate of games in the SWAL tonight. Mineral Point at Cuba City. That's on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also Darlington at Boscobel. Fenimore at Riverdale and Iowa Grant at Southwestern. And in the Ridge and Valley tonight, Wazeeka Steuben at Ithaca, DeSoto at Kickapoo, and Lafarge is at North Crawford. Also in the NUI West tonight, Galena at Warren, and West Carroll is at River Ridge. The colors of the game presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Potosi in the home white jerseys with maroon uniforms and gold trim. And we haven't seen River Ridge. Well, they're out warming up. They're wearing warm-up, so we can't tell you what they are dressed like tonight just yet. Our injury report brought to you by Russell Law Offices. If you have been injured, contact Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. And River Ridge had a couple players who were ill, but they're ready to go tonight. One player is out, however, Colton Vogelsberg for Potosi. He has a knee surgery. We will be back with the starting lineups and the first supply first half of River Ridge and Potosi after these messages on X1071.
Pregame 3.
Affordable health care right here in Dubuque at Crescent Community Health Center. Crescent offers affordable, high-quality health care to everyone with insurance assistance available. Whether you need medical, dental, brain health, or general wellness, Crescent provides the expertise you expect and deserve. Learn more of the variety of services available by visiting crescentchc.org. Crescent Community Health Center on the corner of 17th and Elm Street in Dubuque.
This message is sponsored by WisCaregiver.com. Now is the time to start a meaningful career as a caregiver. Make a real difference in people's lives. WisCaregiver.com gives you 2 great options for free. Train for the in-demand caregiver workforce as a CDCP, Certified Direct Care Professional, or become a CNA, Certified Nurse Aide. All training is free. Plus, you can earn a $500 bonus. Learn more. Visit WisCaregiver.com.
Pregame 3.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071. We also have, of course, over on Super Hits 106, Big Girls Game, Mineral Point and Cuba City. That also on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And now that I've found the phone, of course, can't believe that. Now that I've found the phone, it's too late. Unfortunately, sorry about that with the Raleigh Cheese pregame show. We had interviews, and then I had to fix a couple things, and the phone disappeared. Now it's back. Fortunately. By the way, tomorrow we have a big game in Illinois coming up. The River Ridge Scales Mound, which is ranked in Class 1A, and Galena. That'll be tomorrow at 7 on Super Hits 106. And now, our national anthem. The national anthem at Potosi High School. And it is time for the starting lineups presented by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster and Richland Center and at FullersMilkerCenter.com. River Ridge 12-1, 8-1. In the Six Rivers West, they are a game back of Highland, which is undefeated in the Six Rivers West. They will start Brandon Davis, 5'10 junior, 16.2 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. Ty Adrian, 5'10 senior, 10 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3.1 assists per game. Carter Copsey, 6'1 senior, 7.8 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. Andrew Nice, 6'1 senior, 10.4 points, 4.7 rebounds a game. And Elliot Thornton, a 6'4 senior, 10.2 points, 7.7 rebounds a game. And we see now that River Ridge is wearing gray jerseys with black numbers outlined in white. Potosi, 9-2, 7-1 in the Six Rivers West half game back of River Ridge, and they will start their usual five. Aaron Edge, 6'1 sophomore, 9.5 points, 4.1 rebounds a game. Dawson Weber, 6'1 senior, 14.9 points, 8.5 rebounds a game. Oliver Post, 6'5 senior, 9.8 points, 4.2 rebounds a game. Aiden Uppida, 6'6 senior, 10.8 points, 6.1 rebounds a game. And Isaiah Groom, 6'2 senior, 8.2 points, 5.8 rebounds per game. Mike Uppida, again, graduate of Cassville and UW Platteville, 23 seasons. And Jim Martin, after 30 years at Wazeeka Steuben, he is in his second season as the head coach here at River Ridge. We're not at River Ridge, we're at Potosi. Our first half is presented by First Supply. Our First Supply first half brought to you by First Supply in Platteville, total commercial plumbing and heating wholesale outlet. When quality parts are needed, the experts rely on First Supply in Platteville. First shot by the Timberwolves is a miss, but they get the rebound. And there is Adrian at the left wing, and then up top dribbling is Copsey. And now over at the right wing, we're back in, and a look for a pass. River Ridge, this is a confusing one because if you're sitting at the Wolf Construction broadcast table, you are watching a steal, and taking it all the way in and scoring is Dawson Weber. Our first points of the game, and it's 2-0 Potosi. And then the Chieftains come up with a rebound and take it back the other way. And driving into the lane, up and on traffic, and he will go to the foul line. 51 seconds into our First Supply first half. And the first foul of the game is on Ty Adrian of River Ridge. Aiden Uppina this season is shooting 71% from the foul line, and he hits the first. And it's 3-0. And again, you notice that if you're sitting at the Wolf Construction broadcast table, as I am, Potosi is to your right, but if you are watching on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, like right now, River Ridge will be moving left to right. So that's, that's how it goes. 4-0 Potosi. We're 1 minute into the First Supply's first half, and a steal after a missed shot from the right wing, and the ball brought up by Edge into the Potosi front court. Edge at the right wing, getting it inside, and the shot by Weber is blocked, and River Ridge comes out back the other way. Here's a pass from Davis over to the right wing, and Copsey, who has a left knee brace, now backing in. The turnaround fall away will not go. And after the missed shot by Nice, here's Potosi with it. This is Post between the circles to Weber underneath the Uppina. His shot is a miss, and it is Nice. It's it is Thornton coming up with a rebound. And here is Copsey, and then the pass from Copsey over to the left wing. And Adrian, who has a left elbow brace, as you can see, shot again short. And River Ridge has missed first 3 shots. And here's Uppina across half court. 15:40 left, First Supply first half. And a 4-0 Potosi lead. Whip pass underneath, and then out to the right wing and Edge. And now Uppina to the left elbow. Edge picks it up behind him. And over to the left wing, the pass from Weber, and battle underneath. 3 defenders over there. And getting it is Post over the right wing and open the jumper that doesn't go for Weber. And the Chieftains are able to keep the ball. And now driving is Weber. He misses the shot. And back comes River Ridge, and a block shot by Weber. Chieftains come up with it, and a foul on River Ridge. 3 minutes into the First Supply first half. And River Ridge's second foul is the first on Andrew Dice. 4-0 Potosi in the lane, faking one way, then going the other. The shot by Post bounces around and drops in. And to the foul line to try to complete the three-point play will be Post, shooting 61%. And Andrew Dice just got his second foul. Jim Martin, during the pregame, made the comment, actually, that was after the shot. And so Potosi keeps the ball, and then the ball tipped out of bounds. Jim Martin, during the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, made the statement that their big players, which would include Nice and Thornton, have been getting into foul trouble. And they've been trying to say, he said they were trying to say, don't foul, that didn't work. Here's Groom with the left wing. Pass underneath, laid up, but a miss by Weber. And back the other way comes Adrian at the left wing. 14:26 left, first supply, first half. Or at the left wing is Adrian with it to the foul line and then back out. Now it's Davis for three. Bullseye! And Davis finally scores for River Ridge at 6-3 with 14:04 remaining in the first supply, first half. And then the Timberwolves get the ball on a steal, and then the ball tipped out of bounds and actually lost out of bounds. So a turnover. We're brought to you by Habeas Bar in Tennyson, proudly supporting the Potosi basketball team. They wish all area student athletes good luck at a successful season. Habeas Bar in Tennyson, where good friends and good times come together after the game. Also brought to you by Langmeyer Lumber, your one stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. Oyen at the right wing, and then a pass underneath, and the ball is stolen, taken away by Thornton. And back comes River Ridge. 13:36 left, first supply, first half, and a 6-3 Potosi lead over River Ridge. Adrian into the lane, the ball tipped away, and it chased for it, and it comes up with it. Stealing it was Frederick, Alex Frederick, and then underneath, I should say, a trip to the foul line coming up for Jackson Oyen after the steal by Frederick. Jackson Oyen at the foul line. The foul, by the way, on Thornton, his first. And the free throw is no good for actually Aaron Edge, who is shooting 58% from the foul line. We're brought to you by Claire Bank, with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin, proud to support our community events. Claire Bank, where they say, we can do that, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. One of two free throws. The second goes in, 7-3. Potosi with 13:12 left, first supply, first half. At the left wing, Copsey to the left elbow, and then passed over into the corner, and a pass on the way in. A foul is called, and I think that'll be Aiden Uppana's first foul. With 13:04 left, actually it is not. It is Ryan Stoney, 6'2 senior, and he gets the game's first foul for Potosi. Stoney averaging 3.3 a game, and on top of the silo three, bullseye for Davis. He's got all of their points, and it's 7-6 Potosi with 12:45 left, first supply, first half. Or at the right wing, picked up Post between the circles. Stoney to the left wing, and then back out to Stoney. Over at the right wing is Post. Back to Stoney, fakes a three, goes in, lays it up, and did not get it. And River Ridge comes up with a rebound with 12:25 left in the first supply, first half. 7-6 Potosi over River Ridge. Over at the left wing is Copsey. Copsey up top to Adrian. Back to Copsey. Man-to-man defense, as is usually the case for the Chieftains. Over at the left wing, and a drive inside by Brock Bungie, 5'11 junior. Bungie averaging 2.8 a game. Now a drive on the left side of the lane, and a foul with 11:53 left, first supply, first half. Team foul number 2 on the Chieftains is the first foul on Jackson Oyen, 5'10 senior. With over 125 years of experience serving our customers' needs, the Benson State Bank and its branches, Shellsburg Community Bank and the Potosi Community Bank, they built a reputation of putting the customer and community first, and a basket gives River Ridge its first lead, 8-7, with 11:39 left for supply first half. And the ball tipped out of the hands of Groom and out of bounds. And so back it goes to the Chieftains. Also on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox and Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Mineral Point in Cuba City, Big Swall girls basketball battle. That is on Super Hits 106. Pass intended for Weber is taken away. And River Ridge comes up with it. Up the far side, drive in, and a foul before the shot with 11:19 left in the first supply first half. And the foul is the first on Dawson Weber and the third on the Chieftains, and a layup for the right side by Adrian doesn't go, and the Chieftains come up with a rebound. And here's Frederick. Frederick now to Oyen. Potosi hasn't scored now since the 13-19 mark. That's 2 minutes. Underneath, Weber fights his way in, but misses the shot. The rebound by Groom underneath, and then back out Frederick for 3 off the rim. And the rebound grabbed by the Timberwolves. And this is nice with it at the left wing, then picked up behind him. And Bungie spin move into the lane and a foul. With 10:37 left in the first supply first half. First foul on Isaiah Groom, and the fourth on the Chieftains, and 2 free throws coming up. And the first free throw is off the back of the rim and out for Bungie, who comes into the game, well, now we can update, 2 of 6 from the foul line. Today's game brought to you by Schneidl's Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service from Schneidl's Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Second free throw good. And it is 9-7. River Ridge with 10:32 left, first supply, first half. Suddenly the student section gets loud here. And here is a left wing 3, rattles out. Offensive rebound underneath and a foul. With 10:22 left in the first supply first half, as post and edge check back in. The foul on Noah Copsey, 5'10 sophomore. And 16 fouls already on River Ridge in his first supply first half. Over at the left wing is Oyen, or Edge, excuse me. Then Weber, now post between the circles. She gets to the right lane, then hands it off. And now picked up by Post between the circles. Now goes right, passes to the corner, and a 3 for Edge. Bullseye. And number 3 with the 3, and it's 10-9 Potosi with 9:54 left in the first supply first half. Over the deep left wing, nice. And then a pass over to the left wing, picked up over there. Bungie throws cross court. And then a pass picked up underneath, laid up, and then Davis. And then the shot underneath doesn't go. Weber comes up with a rebound. And here comes Post with it, with 9:25 left, first supply first half. Bounce pass inside, intended for Groom, tipped away. It'll go back to the Chieftains with 9:21 left. In the first supply first half, we're going to have our first timeout. 9:21 left. First supply first half. 10-9 Potosi on X1071.
In game 1,
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for milking and cooling brand products and a full portfolio of high-tech dairy and cooling equipment. Make your operation more efficient and profitable and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and FullersMilkerCenter.com.
In game one.
Third crack at the basket doesn't go, and River Ridge comes up with a rebound after the Chieftains timeout. It is 10-9 Potosi, under 9 minutes left, first supply, first half. At the top of the silo, 3 for Adrian doesn't go. And a long pass down on the rebound, and Weber lays it up and in. And it's 12-9 Potosi with 8:45 left, first supply, first half. Weber's got 4 points now. Over at the left wing is Davis. And then left to the point, nice, picked up by Adrian at the left wing. Adrian makes one way, goes the other, and shoots a nice, sweet jumper from the left elbow for 2, and it's 12-11 with 8:18 left in the first supply, first half. And then an errant pass, one of those, I thought you were in a zig, but you zagged kinds of passes, and a turnover with 8:13 left in the first supply, first half. Anderson Weber Toyota Dubuque powering your audio stream. Anderson Weber Toyota Dubuque, when you are ready. And Community First Bank, for you, the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. There's a pass out to the corner, and then fighting for it and coming up with it is Adrian, and he puts it up short underneath, or actually Copsey puts it up and gives River Ridge the lead, 13-12 with 7:45 left in the first supply, first half. Now a double team near half court far side, and trying to get out. It's a 5-second violation. Nobody came over to help, and that's how you get that. Another Potosi turnover with 7:37 left, first supply, first half. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. At the left wing is Nice. Fakes and then does pass inside. And then a block shot and saved by the Chieftains after the block by Oyen. And now he brings it up the near side. And a quick pass underneath to Weber to post, and then tipped away. And they'll go back to the Chieftains with 7:10 left in the first supply, first half. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware, Bloomington and Platteville. Here's a drive on the baseline, and Edge's shot is swatted at least. Not sure if it hit it, but it didn't go in, and so now River Ridge with the basketball and a 13-12 lead with 6:50 remaining first supply, first half. Here is a three that rolls out from the left wing. And after the miss by Luke Patterson, 5'11 senior, back the other way comes Potosi. Shot too hard by Post, but the rebound grabbed and taking it up and in is Aiden Uppata. And Uppata gives Potosi the lead back, 14-13, 6:25 remaining first supply, first half, after he's chased down a loose ball rebound. Now at the left wing, pass is stolen at half court and off of Mason Pekanowski, a 6-foot senior. And so the steal, and the Chieftains get it back with 6:14 remaining. In the First Supply first half, Russell Law Offices here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin, Russell Law Offices. Pass into the lane for Post. Takes a shot, but doesn't get it. Rolls off the rim. And back comes River Ridge with 5:54 left in the First Supply first half, and a traveling call that negates a drive to the basket. Brian's Auto Body Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's get the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. And the Chieftains with the ball in a 1-point lead with 5:48 left. First Supply first half. Oyen passes to the left wing to Post, and then drops stolen. Back the other way goes Copsey, and he lays it up and misses. And the rebound grabbed by Post, who had the ball stolen from him. He made up for it by getting the steal, and now a foul right in front of the scorer's table with 5:33 left in the First Supply first half. Not a pretty game, but a lot of times the rivalry games are like that. Brandon Davis called for his first foul, and 7 now on the Timberwolves. So free throws for the Chieftains for the remaining 5:33 of the First Supply first half. Post at the line 60%, hits the first, and it's 15-13. Live-Feed Feed Service, Cassville, Platteville, and Potosi. Call on Dan Perry and the gang at Live-Feed Feed for your on-the-farm animal nutrition needs. Live-Feed Feed Service, Cassville, Platteville, and Potosi. One of 2 free throws goes in, 15-13. Potosi, 5:26 left in the First Supply first half. Copsey lobs it inside, and then a pass inside, and a foul with 5:20 left in the First Supply first half. And that foul will be on Ryan Stoney, who just checked back into the game. His second, and 5 now on the Chieftains. And the inbounds pass to Thornton. And now at the right wing, Davis, right side of the lane, takes it in and will go to the foul line. With 5:11 left in the First Supply first half. And actually that's Bungie at the foul line. And Stoney just picked up his 3rd foul. And Bungie hits the first free throw to make it 15-14. And we are brought to you by Guys Truck and Tractor. For heavy-duty towing and recovery, reliable 24-hour roadside service and long-distance transports, call Guys Truck and Tractor in Kieler and at guystruck.com. Both free throws good. And we are tied at 15 with 5:08 left in the First Supply first half. Obviously not the kind of game that River Ridge played last week when Highland apparently hit everything in sight. They were hitting baskets with a parking lot, according to Jim Martin, the River Ridge coach. Meanwhile, Mike Uppida, we didn't get the chance to do this during the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, but he said that with a 7-game winning streak, and here's a shot that doesn't go from the left wing by Groom, and River Ridge rebounds. The difference is playing defense for the Chieftains, according to Mike Uppida, their coach. 3 from the top of the silo doesn't go. An attempt to save it, but it is saved right to Dawson Weber, who bomb passes to the corner, and then a quick pass inside off the rim by Groom, and Groom got hit in the face, I believe. Now at the left wing is Adrian, and a backdoor layup is a miss. And a rebound underneath will not go, and the rebound is grabbed by Oyen for Potosi with 4:06 left, First Supply first half. Up top is Oyen. This is a game of a lot of missed shots. And also turnovers, more from Potosi's side, I think, than River Ridge. River Ridge just has missed a lot of shots. Here's Groom left of the right of the point. Now Post back to Groom to the foul line. Attracts defenders. Post at the right wing. And then back out. And Potosi will try to reset. Here's Oyen. And then back way out near half court. Driving in is Weber. And now a 3 from the corner. Too hard. And the rebound picked up. And then tipped out of bounds. Actually lost out of bounds. And back to Potosi it goes with 3:20 left in the First Supply first half. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch, Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call at TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch, Cobb and Platteville. Also brought to you by Bytech Resource Management, a greener way. Bytech Resource Management of Monroe. Carey Seamless Gutters and over at Doors, Belmont Parade Machine, and at Carey's Gutters and Doors.com. 3:16 left, first supply, first half, and a left wing three. And after the miss by Uppana, River Ridge rebounds, tied at 15. In what seems destined to be a low-scoring affair with 3:03 left in the first supply, first half. And at the top of the silo, three for the lead that misses by Copsey. And Potosi comes up with that with 2:50 left, first supply, first half. Well, if you like defense, this is your game. The turnaround from the foul line by Uppana is no good. Rebound by Groom underneath, and that does go in. Groom on the rebound, and it's 17-15 Potosi with 2:35 left in the first supply, first half. And up top, Davis passes to the left wing in Bungie, and then the ball tipped away, stolen by Post. 1-on-2, but splits defenders, misses the shot. Rebound underneath and a trip to the foul line. Coming up with 2:16 left, first supply, first half. There'll be team foul number 8 on the Timberwolves, and the third foul on Nice. And up and at the foul line, hits the first. As mentioned, a 71% foul shooter. Coming into the game, 18-15. Krantz Auto Parts, your local hardware, Hank and Napa dealer. See Rob Krantz and the crew at Krantz Auto Parts for full service repairs on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts in Fenimore. Free throw number 2 is no good. So 1 of 2, and it's 18-15 Potosi. 2:08 left, first supply, first half. And then the ball is, well, instead we're going to have a timeout. A timeout called by River Ridge, their first. I think we'll keep it here. Each team now has called one timeout. 18-15 Potosi, 2:06 left. First supply, first half. We're brought to you by Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. Bouse Electric, call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster and Fenimore. WCC Brands Custom Apparel, Kieler, and at WCC-Brands.com. Also, People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their convenient area locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. 2:06 left. First supply, first half. 18-15 Potosi. River Ridge hasn't had a field goal since the 7:42 mark. That's going on 6 minutes. Their only scoring since that was 2 free throws. Or at the left wing is Adrian. 1:46 left. First supply, first half. Ball lost in the corner. And tipped away. And correction, it's a foul. Or no, another timeout. Well, another timeout, a 30-second timeout, called by the Chieftains with 1:43 left in the first supply, first half, and we're still 18-15 Potosi. And we're brought to you by Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control, over 40 years of professional, friendly service, and Donnie's Tired Auto. Call the only hooker in town for 24-hour towing service at 568-3014, 568-3014. Your home for excellent car care, Donnie's Tired Auto in Dickeyville. 1:43 left, first supply, first half. And the reason now we could see, couldn't really see it because of the standing fans over behind the Potosi bench, but it was the Chieftains got control and called the timeout, leaving them with 3. Down the corner, and now it's the River Ridge students that have obscured the view from that corner. At the right wing, the pass from up and up. And now the left wing 3 that goes over the top. And a turnover by Edge with 1:13 left. First supply, first half. Into the game is William Tobin, 6'3" junior, averaging 1.4 points a game for the Chieftains. And just as I say that, he comes out and Groom comes back in. 1:12 left, first supply, first half. 18-15 Potosi. Adrian brings it up over to the right wing. And then back out over to Patterson, and the left wing fall away doesn't go. And now it's like 7 minutes going on since River Ridge last got a field goal. Then driving in is Weber, misses a shot, rebound underneath. Hot potato, foul called with 46.2 seconds left in the first supply, first half. And this foul will be the first on Luke Patterson. And 9 team fouls and 2 free throws. First good for Post. Post, as we mentioned, shooting 60% for the line, 19-15. Yeah, the last time they scored a basket was Copsey at the 7:42 mark. Post hits both free throws. They just have the 2 free throws since then. 20-15 Potosi, 41 seconds left, first supply, first half. And I guess this is the kind of game you see with rivals. Oftentimes very low scoring, and a 360 move in the lane by Nice. And a foul is called with 34.2 seconds left in the first supply, first half. This will be the first foul on Post, and 17 fouls, so free throws the rest of the way, but a miss on the free throw, but a rebound, and the Timberwolves keep it, and then a pass to the corner, and a 3, bullseye by Bungie with 20 seconds left in the first supply, first half, and it's 20-18, and then nearly dropped by Up and picked up by Groom near half court. 10 seconds left in the half. Here's Weber with it. Weber also had a tip from behind. Now takes it in, misses the shot. Ball loose on the floor and picked up by River Ridge, and that's the half. Not a pretty half. And Potosi leads at the half after the first supply, first half. 20-18 over River Ridge. More after this on X1071.
In game 2. Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie du Chien is who to call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
The Holiday Inn Dubuque Galena is the perfect venue for your upcoming event. Their newly remodeled, almost 10,000 square feet of meeting space can accommodate small groups for bridal and baby showers, birthdays and anniversaries, or larger groups for weddings and family reunions. Holiday Inn Dubuque Galena will make a personalized menu of your favorites for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They can do boxed lunches, buffets, plated meals, and even off-site catering. Call today to reserve your date at Holiday Inn Dubuque Galena. In game 2.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel at the half. Potosi 20, River Ridge 18. More after this on X1071.
In game 3.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
In Game 3.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071. 2018, Potosi leads River Ridge at the half, and you have to wonder what the two coaches, Mike Uppin of Potosi and Jim Wagner of River Ridge. He's right on my roster, and I have no idea why I called him Jim Martin, and I apologize for that. It is Jim Wagner, who was the former coach at Wazeeka Steuben for 30 seasons, 10 years at River Ridge, and is in his second season now at River Ridge. Jim Wagner. 2018, Potosi leads River Ridge at the half. More after this on X1071.
In Game 4.
Hi, this is Christine Rowley of Rowley Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dumbarton Loop, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 4.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071. Our game tonight also brought to you by Havey's Bar in Tennyson, proudly supporting the Potosi basketball team. Wishing all area student athletes good luck in a successful season. Havey's Bar in Tennyson, where good friends and good times come together after the game. And we are brought to you by Langmeyer Lumber, your one stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington, with over 125 years of experience serving our customers' needs. The Benton State Bank and its branches, Shellsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank, have built a reputation of putting the customer and community first. 2018, Potosi leads River Ridge at the half. Peterson Agency halftime report after these messages on X1071.
In Game 5.
West Bend and the Peterson Agency offer just the right insurance protection for your unique business. Just ask the owners of child care centers, beauty salons, fitness facilities, and dozens of other businesses across the Midwest. West Bend and the Peterson Agency understand these businesses and can provide insurance programs tailored to the services they provide. Along with comprehensive coverages, are loss prevention experts who help keep your business safe. To find out more, call the Peterson Agency in Argyle, 608-543-3354.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
In Game 5.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071. Time for the Peterson Agency halftime report presented by the Peterson Agency in Argyle. Brian Peterson specializes in home, farm, auto, and umbrella policies. Doesn't take a lot of time to add up the scoring here because it's 20-18. Potosi leading River Ridge at the half. Oliver Post leads Potosi with 5 points, as does Aiden Uppedow. Also with 5 points. 4 points for Aaron Edge. Also Dawson Weber with 4 points, and 2 points for Isaiah Groom. The Timberwolves are led in scoring by Brandon Davis, 9 points. Brock Bungie with 3 off the bench, and 2 points each for Ty Adrian and Carter Copsey. All of this scoring provided by Jeremy, the scorekeeper from Potosi, and we appreciate that because that makes it official and corrects errors that you may have heard at this point as to who is whom. 2018 Potosi leads River Ridge at the half, second half after these messages on X1071.
In Game 6. Here at Extreme 1071, we love giving you things. A great mix of music, entertainment, and of course, free stuff. If you participate in any of our giveaways and contests, remember,
you're going to talk and talk fast.
Contests are generally open to U.S. residents 18 years or older and reside within our terrestrial listening area. Other age restrictions may apply. You can only win once per 30 days or once per promotion or contest. Employees, agents, and affiliates of the station, Queen Bee Radio Inc., Morgan Murphy Media, contest sponsors, other radio, television, and print advertising companies are ineligible to win. Other restrictions apply. No purchase necessary. All entries completed or blank. Any and all materials pertaining to a contest are the property of Queen Bee Radio. Prize winners have 30 days to pick up their prize at the Queen Bee Radio offices. 51 Moose Drive in Platteville, Wisconsin, 53818. Bring your ID. A signature may be required. Unclaimed prizes will be disposed of at the discretion of Queen Bee Radio. All decisions are final. Winners are responsible for all taxes, fees, usage charges, tariffs, or other fees associated with their prize. Queen Bee Radio makes no guarantee of any awarded prizes and is released from all liability. A full list of our general contest rules can be found online at x1071.com or at the Queen Bee Radio offices.
In Game 6.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071, 20-18. Potosi leads River Ridge at the half. Just a minute or so before the start of the second half. While we have that moment, we can tell you the new WisSports.net boys rankings, at least in Division 5. The new number 1 is Royal, coached, of course, by Cassville graduate Scott Uppedow. North Crawford has moved up to second. They still haven't lost a game yet this year. Highland, with their win last week over River Ridge, up to third. Southwestern beating Mineral Point, the number 1 in Division 4, is up to fourth. River Ridge dropped to 7th. Madison Abundant Life is 9th. In Division 4, Mineral Point dropped to 2nd. Bondwell, the new number 1. La Crosse Aquinas is 3rd. Manitowoc Roncalli 4th, and Cuba City 9th. Division 3, Milwaukee Academy of Science is number 1. Freeport, one more time, Freedom is 2nd. Racine Lutheran 3rd. Lake Mills 4th. Lakeside Lutheran 5th. Edgerton is 6th. And that is the boys' side of things on the WisSports.net poll, which comes out every Tuesday afternoon. Meanwhile, a shot from the lane for Dawson Weber to start the second half. And Weber makes it 22-18 River Ridge. Trailing Potosi, and with the basketball. And the ball is tipped and stolen away. Coming up with it is Groom. Taking it in is Edge. And it's 24-18. And suddenly the 2-point lead at the half is up to 6, and then a throwaway. And back to the Chieftains it will go. I'm not sure that's what Mike Uppedow had written down to do in the second half, but it's working. And in fact, I think this is the largest lead the Chieftains have had. Here's Weber passing underneath to Uppedow, who fakes and shoots and scores. 26-18. Suddenly a scoring explosion by the Chieftains in the first minute of the second half. Here's Thornton, excuse me. And then a drive at the left wing, laid up and in. And the basket by Copsey. And it is 26-20. And then a pass underneath is stolen away. Timberwolves come up with it. And falling down, but holding on to the basketball. And then a drive underneath and a basket. And Davis continues to have the great second half, picking up where he left off in the first half when he had most of River Ridge's points. And it's 26-22. Pass to the corner and Post, and he puts it in. And Oliver Post makes it 28-22, back to 6, with 16:06 left of the second half. And walking it up is Davis to the left wing. And then at top of the silo, 3 is short for Copsey. And the rebound grabbed by Groom and then tipped away from him. And back the other way, and then a block shot, but a foul. Uppita will be called for the foul, which is kind of like the only thing he could do there. Canaan picks up his second, first of the second half. And Davis at the foul line hits the first. Davis came into the game shooting 64% from the foul line. He makes it 28-23. But short on the second. Offensive rebound, but the basket doesn't go in. And so it is 28-23. Potosi by 5. This is Edge with it. Behind him, picked up by Weber. And now Weber along the arc. Now picked up by Edge near half court, and a right wing 3 for Post doesn't go, but the offensive rebound by Weber, and then tipped out of his hands and out of bounds, and it will go back to the Chieftains. With 15-15 left in the second half. And from the lane, from the foul line, laid up, and the jumper is good to make it 30-23 for Uppita. 3 minutes into the second half, and now that is the largest lead for Potosi, 7 points. Here's Davis at the right wing, and into the corner it goes, and then back out. And then Adrian, the jumper from the foul line, rolls out. The rebound is grabbed by Groom, and now Edge to Groom, and the right wing 3 off the back of the rim by Uppita. River Ridge comes up with that rebound. Davis comes up with it, and over at the right wing is Adrian, shoveled back to Davis for 3 off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, blocked out of bounds off the shot by Copsey, and it'll go back to River Ridge with 14-18 left in the second half. And we're going to have a timeout. River Ridge calls the timeout with 14-18 left in the second half. 30-23 Potosi over River Ridge on X1071.
In Game 7.
They are your world. Let's keep them healthy and well this winter season. From colds and flu to well-child checkups, Dr. Kim Perttu practices full-spectrum family practice, including obstetrics, accepting most major insurances, including Quartz, Medical Associates, and Dean, to name a few. For appointments at our Lancaster or Potosi Clinic locations, call 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Community Clinic. Better health starts here.
Anderson Weber Toyota invites you to the Dubuque Auto Show Friday, January 31st through Sunday, February 2nd at the Grand River Center. Stop by their booth to get an up-close look at some of the newest and most popular Toyota models on display in a temperature-controlled environment. Their sales team will be on site to answer your questions and help you find the Toyota that's right for you. You'll also have the opportunity to win some great prizes. Don't miss the Dubuque Auto Show with Anderson Weber Toyota when you're ready.
In Game 7.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071. There's a steal of the inbounds pass, and taking it in is Edge for 2. And suddenly the lead grows to 9, 32-23, with 14:05 left in the second half. Both teams now 3 timeouts left. Drive into the lane, missed by Adrian, tipped up in a basket, and a foul. And at the foul line, trying to complete the three-point play is Thornton with 13:58 left in the second half. First foul on Edge. 2 fouls for the Chieftains, and the three-point play makes it 32-26. Chieftains by 6. And across half court goes Weber at the left wing. Weber to the top of the silo, passes over to the right wing. And Edge with it, fakes one way, goes to the right wing, and Weber looks inside, then pass to the corner, and Groom back out to Weber. Now Edge at the left wing. To the other corner and post. Post out, and then picked up by Up playing the really deep post. Right elbow pass from Weber over to the left wing, or right wing. And then a pass to the corner, and a 3 rims out for Weber. Foul on the rebound with 13:12 left in the second half. And that is going to be Thornton's 4th foul to start the second half. We won't be seeing him for a while, you would think. As mentioned during the Rally Cheese pregame show, Jim Wagner, the River Ridge coach, said that the last couple of games they've been having problems with their big players getting into foul trouble on a team that doesn't have a lot of height. Well, there's 4 fouls right there on Thornton. Now back out, and the right wing 3 for Post doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, grabbed by Oyen. They had a foul with 13:01 left in the second half. Or was it just tipped out of bounds? Looks like that was the case. But there was also a foul, and that one is on Thornton. That's his 3rd. I should say Nice had 4. And now Thornton has 3, and River Ridge has 2 in the second half. And after getting the ball back, after it was tipped into the backcourt, this is Post at the left wing. And then up, left elbow, and then back out to the left of the point. Picked up by Frederick, who's back in the ball game. Shovels over to Oyen. And then Oyen, straddling the line 3, doesn't get it. Weber on the rebound, stripped to the ball. And River Ridge comes up with it with 12:26 left in the second half. Out to the left wing, and the 3 rims out. And the rebound grabbed after the miss. And back the other way, here's Uppana to the left wing and Post. To the corner and Weber. And then back out to Uppana in the lane. Post fakes one way, then passes back. But now this is Post. And the fall away is good from the right wing. For the right side of the lane. And it's 34-26, 11:52 left in the second half. Davis into the front court near the Potosi word mark, now moves to the right wing and then into the lane, and then lost the ball but got it back. Adrian for 3, bullseye from the right wing, and Adrian's 3 makes it 34-29 as we reach 11 and a half minutes in the second half. Post over to Uppana at the right wing. Right elbow pick up by Weber, and then back out, and then the fall away by Uppana, high off the glass. Rebound and a foul underneath, and that's going to be on Potosi with 11:15 left in the second half. 3 players in for the Chieftains. Ryan Stoney and Aaron Edge are 2 of them. And Post takes a seat. The foul is on Oyen, his 2nd, and 3 fouls on the Chieftains. 11:07 left second half, 34-29 Potosi. They've led most of the time in this game. Chieftains did have a couple, or the Timberwolves did have a couple of leads. Here's a turnaround in the lane that doesn't go for Davis, and hitting the padded wall hard on the far side. It will go back to River Ridge, actually. And the inbounds pass blindly and then picked up, and the shot won't go for, I believe that was Adrian, and Potosi back the other way. Here's Edge with it over at the left wing. Back out top to Groom, over to Frederick, back to Edge with it, goes left wing, and then open for three, Stoney, doesn't get it. River Ridge comes up with the rebound, and that was Adrian. Now Davis drives in and scores, and a foul. With 10:21 left in the second half, and if he gets the free throw here, well, the basket makes it a one-possession game, and that has not been the case for a while. Noah Copsey, 5'10 sophomore, in for River Ridge. The foul is the first on Aaron Edge, fourth on the Chieftains, and the free throw is no good, however. So it's 34-31. Chieftains by 3, 10-13 left second half. Over the left wing, the pass over to Groom, and now Frederick between the circles, and to the left wing, and Oyen, and then back out. Oyen between the circles, over to Stoney, and then at the right wing, driving in, and then back out, and a shovel pass from post into the lane. Stoney misses the shot, and the rebound grabbed by Davis, who will bring it up with 9:45 left in the second half. A three ties the game. Davis drives into the lane and then goes left and now back in the lane, puts it up and in, and a foul with 9:34 left in the second half. And he could tie the game if he hits the free throw here. The foul is on Edge, his second, and 5 on the Chieftains, who have now not scored since the 11:53 mark. That is almost 2.5 minutes ago. Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in Southwest Wisconsin. Proudest supporter of community events. Claire Bank, where they say we can do that. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Free throw missed again. So it is 34-33 Potosi as the Chieftains get the board. Post at the left wing. Go to the right wing and Edge into the corner. And then a pass, and Post gets it again. Into the corner it goes, into Uppida, then back out to Post, fakes a shot, takes a shot and banks it in. And Post makes it 36-33, 9:09 left in the second half. Here is Patterson at the right wing, and then back out, Davis drives, and then, now Davis gets it for 3, and the lead doesn't get it from the right wing, and the rebound fought for by Groom, who gets it to Edge, and then a pass to the corner to Weber, and then Post, and then in the lane, Uppida fakes, takes, and makes the shot. And Uppida makes it 38-33, 8:36 left in the second half. Davis to the left wing and to the corner for Copsey, and now back out. And driving into the lane, over to the corner, and the 3, bullseye for Bungie from the corner, and Bungie makes it 38-36 with 8:11 left of the second half. Post with it, Weber, and now Uppida tried to get it to Weber, and the ball stolen by Davis, and now River Ridge can tie it with a basket with 7:55 left of the second half. Weber over to the right wing. And then the lane fought for it, a basket laid up and in, and we are tied. And it's tied at 38 with 7:38 left in the second half. And now the pass over to the left wing, and Edge for 3 in the lead, doesn't get it. Offensive rebound goes in for Groom. And Groom makes it 40-38 Potosi, 7:20 left in the second half. Spin move, Banky in the lane, and then back out to Bungie. Now Davis with it, spin move on the baseline. wrestling match for the rebound and a held ball. It'll stay with River Ridge with 7:07 left in the second half. Schneidels Heating and Cooling, your local Daikin dealer. Call Bradley Schneider for heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service. Air conditioning service from Schneidels Heating and Cooling in Bloomington. Anderson Weber Charting Dubuque, powering our audio stream. Anderson Weber Charting Dubuque when you are ready. 7:07 left in the second half. 40-38 Potosi. And a bounce pass way out to the left wing. And now Bungie with it up top. And at the foul line, the jumper won't go. Battle for the rebound. It goes into the corner out of bounds. And it will be Potosi basketball with 6:58 left in the second half. Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Oyen in the game. Weber back to Oyen. Between the circles and on the left side. Post passes inside and past Weber and out of bounds. Turnover at 6:40 left in the second half. And Weber out. Frederick back in for the Chieftains. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team. Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco PEC provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here. At the right wing, Davis. Over to the left wing. And the spin move and then back out. Now Adrian with it. River Ridge started the year and a drive and a basket that ties the game with 6:15 left in the second half. And Adrian will try to give River Ridge their first lead in a long time. He's a 74% shooter. The foul on Edge, his third, sixth on the Chieftains. And River Ridge takes the lead, 41-40. With 6:14 left in the second half, a long way to go in this game. Here's Oyen at the deep left wing. And now picked up by Frederick. Over to the foul line, and Groom looks around, gets it to post. And in the corner, three for the lead. Bullseye for Aaron Edge. And Edge makes it 43-41 Potosi and a whistle. And Mike Uppida and Jason Edge talking to an official. And I'm not sure now, all three officials come over. 5:54 left in the second half. Not quite sure what they are discussing. So we'll tell you that this game is brought to you by Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington. See Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware, Bloomington and Platteville. And I'm not sure what this is about. Well, the officials are not talking to each other anymore, and it will be inbounded near the Potosi basket, and whatever that was about, play resumes. Davis brings it into the front court. And now picked up by Adrian at the left wing, and a big pass to the wrong team. Groom comes up with a steal. And he kind of played defensive back on that pass there. Here is Edge with it. Between the circles, Frederick just holding the ball at the moment. Now to Edge at the deep right wing. And the turnaround by Post for two. 45-41 Potosi. 5:19 left in the second half. Brought up by Davis. And Davis at the right wing. Spin move into the lane and had a shot blocked, and he was fouled with 5:07 left in the second half. That'll be team foul number 7, so free throws the rest of the way for the Timberwolves. And the first foul on Oyen and a timeout. 5:07 left second half. 45-41 Potosi over River Ridge on X1071.
In game 8.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month.
They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
What does the Lifetime Comfort Guarantee from Dubuque Mattress really mean? It means peace of mind. For the entire life of your Dubuque mattress, we will adjust the feel of it. If it feels a little too firm, we'll make it softer. If your mattress feels too soft, we'll make it firmer. We take the "what if I don't like it" out of mattress shopping to give you peace of mind. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
At Dubuque Mattress Factory, you got a little snooze time.
In Game 8.
5:07 left in the second half, 45-41. Potosi leads River Ridge. Timberwolves just called timeout. They have 2 remaining. Potosi with 3. Here's a pass, and then taken back out. Edge passes to Post, back to Edge in the corner. Drives baseline, jump stops, lays it up, misses the shot. And River Ridge with the rebound. Team foul 6 on Potosi, just 2 on River Ridge. And the possession arrow pointing at the Chieftains. Andrew Nice, 4 fouls for River Ridge. 4:34 left in the second half. And now the pass. And Nate Copsey, Mason Pekanowski takes it in, and the basket is good. And it's 45-43 with 4:16 left in the second half. Full court pressure. And then picked up, and here is Groom, right elbow into the lane, and then back out to Frederick, over at the left wing, where the basketball is Oyen. Now Edge between the circles, back to Oyen. Thinking about the 3, gets it instead to Groom, now back out. Faked 3 by Oyen, then back out to Frederick. 3:48 left second half. And a timeout, and I think we're going to get River Ridge Potosi calling this timeout with 3:49 left in the second half, and I think we will keep it here. 45-43 Potosi. We're brought to you by Russell Law Offices, here to assist as your local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Proudly serving Southern Wisconsin, Russell Law Offices. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's get the job done right for unexpected things or major repair projects. Head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Haney's Bar in Tennyson proudly supports the Potosi basketball team and wishes all area student athletes good luck in a successful season. Haney's Bar in Tennyson, where good friends and good times come together after the game. And Langmeyer Lumber, your one-stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. With over 125 years of experience serving our customers' needs, the Benton State Bank and its branches, Shullsburg Community Bank and Tennyson Potosi Community Bank, have built a reputation of putting the customer and community first. 3:45 left in the second half. 45-43 Potosi. 2 timeouts each remaining. Again, team foul 6 on Potosi, just 2 on River Ridge. And there's a steal. And back the other way, laid up and missed. And the rebound, that great defense to come up with a steal. But Carter Copsey unable to convert. And now a foul with 3:29 left in the second half. Just team foul number 3 on the Timberwolves, so they can be ultra aggressive on defense. That's on Adrian, his second. And there's another steal. And back the other way, laid up and in. And Patterson on the steal. And it's tied at 45 with 3:10 left in the second half. Up and up. And then over to Weber and back to up and up. Back to Weber at the deep right wing. 2:58 left second half. Tied at 45. Up top, Groom. Edge drives from the left wing. Doesn't get it. The rebound by Uppett, that goes in. And aided Uppett on the rebound. 47-45 Potosi. 2:40 left in the second half. Here's Adrian for 3 in the lead. And the rebound off the miss. And a bomb pass down and laid up and in by Post. Just like that, 49-45 with 2:26 left in the second half. Now Davis into the lane, laid up and in for Patterson. And Patterson makes it 49-47. Suddenly, tempo picks up big time here with 2:10 left in the second half. And a bounce pass, and then quickly underneath is up and up, but he gets tied up, and a held ball is called. It'll go back to Potosi. And so it's the Chieftains basketball with 2:04 left in the second half. Thornton in for the Timberwolves. And Weber will inbound to the right side of the Potosi basket. Better hurry up. Gets it to Groom in the corner. And then back out to Weber. 2 minutes left, second half. 49-47. Potosi. Here's Groom inside. Whistle and a foul with 1:54 left in the second half. These two teams will meet again February 27th in Patch Grove. We'll have that for you on Extreme 107.1. The foul on Adrian, his third, fourth team foul on the Timberwolves, and right off the inbound, it's up and a scoring to make it 51-47. 1:48 left in the second half. Davis up court. Davis to the left wing. Davis underneath and then comes back out. Now Adrian drives in the lane, loses the ball, but a kick violation called on Potosi. So back to the River Ridge with 1:33 left in the second half. Langmeyer Lumber, your one-stop for lumber. The contractors go to Langmeyer Lumber, and you should too. Langmeyer Lumber in Bloomington. Quick inbound, tipped away into the backcourt, race for it, and it's grabbed away by Weber. And now back to Weber on the pass, basket and a foul. With 1:25 left in the second half. The foul, the fifth on River Ridge, second on Patterson. And just like that, it's a three-possession game as Weber completes a three-point play. 54-47, 1:22 left in the second half. Quick drive underneath and a basket and a timeout. And it's 54-49. I think that was Davis. He's been doing most of the scoring today for River Ridge. 54-49, timeout River Ridge. They have one remaining. And Potosi has two. 6 team fouls on the Chieftains, 5 on the Timberwolves. Possession arrow now pointing at River Ridge after that held ball. And only one player with 4 fouls, and that is Andrew Nice. Peavy's Bar in Tennyson proudly supports the Potosi basketball team and wishes all area student athletes good luck in a successful season. Peavy's Bar in Tennyson, where good friends and good times come together after the game. We will have the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post game afterwards with a Tricor turning point. We may have just seen it there with that steal and three-point play that rapidly made this a three-possession game. It's back to 2, 54-49, 1:17 left second half, and a whistle and a foul, and that'll be a timeout. Potosi did not want to risk having the ball, losing the ball on a 5-second violation. So now each team has called a timeout in this exact moment. 1:17 left in the second half, 54-49. Potosi over River Ridge. 1 timeout remaining each way. Still 6 team fouls for Potosi, 5 for River Ridge. These two teams, of course, doesn't really matter what the records are, but they are up at the top of the 6 Rivers West behind Highland, which has beaten both of these teams. And of course, that goes back to when Potosi was facing Bloomington and West Grant before the 2 school districts merged in the mid-90s. Bloomington was the Blue Jays, West Grant was the Falcons, and I do kind of wonder how many people, like this did come up, of course, during our Papa Murphy's mascot contest as to what were the component parts of the of West Grant. Meanwhile, 1:17 left second half, 5-point Potosi lead, full court pressure. Weber triple teamed and a foul with 1:12 left in the second half. And that is it for Nice. He's done. And that is now team foul number 6. He collects his 5th foul, so his night is over. And the Chieftains will try to inbound again if they're able to get it. Now is Weber. Weber over to the left wing, 1:07 left second half, gets it to Groom. Groom getting double teamed and a foul, and the trip to the foul line begins with 1:01 left in the second half. Team foul number 7, the first foul on Carter Copsey. And Isaiah Groom shooting 69% from the foul line, drains the first. Of course, he hits this one. It's 55-49. He hits this one. It is a 3-possession game. He does not, however, and the rebound grab by the Timberwolves, 55-49. Here's a right wing 3, bullseye! And Copsey hits the 3, Carter Copsey. It's 55-52. And the Timberwolves call their final timeout. Potosi with 1 left. And again, the fouls now 7 on River Ridge, 6 on Potosi. Possession arrow pointing at River Ridge. Nobody has more than 3 fouls. Nice, of course, fouled out. Nobody remaining able to play has more than 3 fouls. Real fast, West Grant was what previously was Mount Hope, the Red Devils, Bagley, the Indians, and Patch Grove, the Beavers. And of course, West Grant used to be one of 3 green teams in the Blackhawk Conference, and then in the Blackhawk Conference, the other 2 obviously being Benton and Cassville. So you put the green and I think it was black also of West Grant and the blue and white of Bloomington, and you get the black, purple, and silver of River Ridge. And you get a great ball game regardless of what's up, but this, of course, is for up near the top of the Six Rivers West. 52.8 seconds left second half. Ball bomb pass to Groom. Groom gets it to Edge, who misses the shot. River Ridge gets it back. 45 seconds left second half. 55-52 Potosi. Now let's see how the Timberwolves handled this. As Davis up top, fake 3 by Copsey. Foul line jumper, doesn't go. And a foul as Weber two-hands the rebound. 29.1 seconds left in the second half. And the foul, the second on Davis. 8 team fouls now. And this first free throw is going to be big. And it's a miss, but the rebound. And another foul with 28 seconds left. Team foul number 9 on the Timberwolves, and this one will be the third on Patterson as Elliot Thornton checks back in. And at the foul line, Groom with a 1-and-1. And again, this first free throw is huge because if he makes it, it's a 2-possession game. But he does not. River Ridge can tie it with a 3, 24 seconds left in the second half, and then the ball lost out of bounds. And Potosi gets it back. 22.9 seconds left in the second half. And just a little bit of despair on the part of the River Ridge student section. Here's Weber over to Groom, fakes a shot, back out to Weber, 17 seconds. So Weber's going to dribble it out of there. And a foul with 14.8 left in the second half. That'll be the 4th foul on Adrian, and now 10 team fouls, so 2 free throws coming up. And another free throw miss, this one by Weber. Well, now, if he doesn't get this one, obviously River Ridge can tie the game with a 3. But he makes it. 56-52. Now they got to score right away. 10 seconds. Driving in, and a foul with 10.1 left of the second half. And a chance for River Ridge to score with a clock stop as Davis to the line. Everybody, even the good free throw shooters, have had problems shooting free throws in this game for some reason. Post's second foul, 17 fouls on the Chieftains, and Davis hits the first. So it's back to a one-possession game, 56-53. And the second free throw from Davis off the front of the rim. Grabbed by the Timberwolves. And Copsey for 3. No! And the rebound is grabbed in the corner, then lost out of bounds. And it'll go back to River Ridge with 1.2 seconds left in the second half, and they can tie it with a 3. 56-53 Potosi. Inbounds from the corner. And out to the left wing, 3 for a tie, and a foul. Was that a foul? It is not. Well, wait a second. What is the call? The officials talking to, I thought that the whistle preceded the buzzer. So let's see what it is here. Well, we can't tell from here. I guess they're going to have, I think there is a foul. No time left on the clock. No, they're going to put 1/10 of a second on the clock, and it's not a foul. I'm not quite sure how this is. Well, they're going to try to, Potosi gets the ball, and now a whistle. Well, then they put 0.3 of a second back up. A confusing finish here. There is 0.3 of a second left. And the foul is the third on Davis. 2 free throws coming up for Post, and it's pretty academic right now. And now it is academic because Post hits the first free throw. 57-53, and a 4-point play seems unlikely. Second free throw. Well, it's 5 now. 58-53 in the throw-in and the half-court shot, and that's it. Final score, Potosi survives 58-53 over River Ridge. Second consecutive loss for the Timberwolves after their 12-0 start. And River Ridge will host Blackhawk on Friday. The Chieftains now 10-2, and they are now 8-1 versus 8-2 for River Ridge. And the Chieftains will host Barneveld on Friday. 58-53, Potosi beats River Ridge tonight, and we'll be back with more after this on X1071.
In Game 9, Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
Could there be a better name? Auto Value Parts Stores. They aren't just about air fresheners or fuzzy dice. Auto Value Parts Stores are all about parts, auto parts, and advice. Pros who know auto parts with tons of tips when you need them the most. You want real value? Don't go to a place with a cute name. Go to Auto Value. Could there be a better name? I didn't think so. Your Auto Value Parts Store. We've got the parts, we've got the smarts.
In Game 9,
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. On X107.1, 58-53, Potosi beats River Ridge tonight. One score on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox and Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Our other game tonight, Mineral Point leads Cuba City 52-49 with 7:48 left in the second half, and that is on Super Hits 106. 58-53, Potosi beats River Ridge. More after this on X107.1.
In game 10.
Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors of Belmont and Prairie Sheet. See the call for top quality CHI overhead doors. Enhance the curb appeal and security of your home by choosing the fine line of CHI overhead doors from Carey's. And when it comes to seamless gutters that keep your home protected from water damage, Carey's has you covered too. Visit Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com today to learn more. They'll service all the rest, and they deal in the best. Get your new CHI overhead doors at Carey's Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont and Prairie du Chien.
Spring isn't here yet, but it will be soon, and so will many spring projects for home and business owners. Now is the perfect time to get in front of your potential customers at the Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Eckstein Exhibit Building at the Grant County Fairgrounds in Lancaster. Reserve your space now by contacting your Queen Bee Radio sales rep or call Jen Casper for more information at 608-349-2000. The Queen Bee Radio Home and Outdoor Show, Saturday, March 22nd in Lancaster.
In game 10.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. On X107.1, Potosi beats River Ridge 58-53. And so the two teams flip spots in the Six Rivers West. Potosi now in second behind Highland. That is assuming that the Cardinals... I should check who they are playing. Well, they're at Belmont tonight. I would say Highland is favored, but not impossible, obviously. But at worst, they are in second place behind River Ridge, or ahead of River Ridge, and behind Highland in the Six Rivers West. Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show follows these messages on X107.1.
Postgame 3 minutes.
Diane from Michigan, a disabled senior citizen trying to get by. Henry from Florida, a veteran fighting to make ends meet. Elena from Arizona, a mother struggling to feed her daughter. Hi, I'm Connie Britton, and I support Feeding America because they help provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year, like Diane, Henry, and Elena. Learn more at feedingamerica.org. Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Over 2.8 million Americans have served in our military since 9/11. Many have returned home with devastating injuries and few resources for them and their families. This is news correspondent Bob Woodruff. I sustained a life-threatening injury while reporting from Iraq in 2006. The military had my back that day, and they have each other's while serving. It's time we had theirs. Please join us as part of the Got Your Six initiative. To learn more, go to gotyour6.org using the number 6.
I left the military with a traumatic brain injury. I came home to fight depression, anxiety, and alcohol.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Adam Greathouse, Army veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
With DAV's help, I built a new life for myself.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory is just experiencing life.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Not when Mercy Ships is there. Mercy Ships is a place restoring sight to the blind, happiness to the outcast, and joy to the brokenhearted. Mercy Ships is the reason why hope is now in sight. To learn more, go to mercyships.org.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Maybe you're not sure how you'll make rent, or you lost your job. When you don't know where to turn, let 211 be your guiding light. Our guides are ready to connect you with the help you need.
211, how can I help you?
Call or visit 211.org. 211. Get connected. Get help. A message from United Way and the Ad Council.
It is time for the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Edward Jones is a financial services firm serving individuals and business owners. Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Great Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. On X1071, Potosi hangs on to win tonight over River Ridge 58-53, scoring in the ball game. And if my suddenly reappeared phone cooperates, Oliver Post leads Potosi with 17 points, Aiden Uppida with 15. He had 10 points in the second half. And also Dawson Weber with 10 points. And then after that, Isaiah Groom with 5. Jackson Oyen with 3. And, Aaron Edge also with 8 points. Couldn't read the writing there for a second. The Chieftains ended up 12 of 19 from the foul line, which percentage-wise is not too bad these days, but the misses kind of made things more interesting at the very end of the game. As for the River Ridge Timberwolves tonight, Brandon Davis, 17 points. Ty Adrian with 10 points. Brock Bungie with 8 points off the bench. And then Carter Copsey with 7 points, 5 points for Elliott Thornton. 4 points for Luke Patterson and 2 points for Andrew Nice, who ended up fouling out of the basketball game. And the Timberwolves tonight from the foul line were 7 of 13. And you conclude they could have made it closer had they been able to shoot better from the foul line themselves. In both teams' cases. Well, it was 20-18 at the half. Chieftains opened up a 26-20 lead, but the Timberwolves wouldn't go away. Actually, Potosi's largest lead was 8 points, 34-26, but again, the Timberwolves would not go away. They tied it at 45-45, and then Uppana and Groom got baskets to make it 49-45. Patterson scored to make it 49-47. Groom again made it 51-47. Actually, that is going to be our Tricor Turning Point presented by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. A 6-0 run may not seem like much in the course of a basketball game, but this particular 6-0 run, which was Groom, a 3-point play by Dawson Weber, and then a free throw by Groom. Actually, I'm sorry, Uppana with a basket, and then that 3-point play, which was off a steal by Weber, and then Groom with the basket or with a free throw. That extended the lead out to 55-49, and that turned out to be more than River Ridge could come back from. Credder Copsey hit a three to make it 55-52 with 52.8 left, and then the two teams went back and forth with missed free throws and other things, but a free throw by Weber made it 56-52. A free throw by Davis made it 56-53. And the Timberwolves had a shot at a three, but were not able to get it. The Chieftains got it back with 0.3 of a second left, and then two free throws by Oliver Post make the margin 58-53. And that 6-0 stretch that kind of made it what turned out to be insurmountable lead for the Chieftains. That turns out to be our Tricor Turning Point presented by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. We will be back to wrap up the Culver's Cool Down at our broadcast and tell you what is coming up as soon as tomorrow after these messages on X1071.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
My son Finn was born with congenital heart disease and spent the first 8 months of his life in the hospital. Starlight Children's Foundation has played an important role in our lives. For 5 weeks as a baby, Finn lived in a Starlight Hero wagon instead of having to sleep in a hospital bed. Starlight provides moments of joy for families like mine at a time where there's very little to be found. Learn more about how Starlight brightens the lives of sick kids by visiting starlight.org today.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
So, what's the asking price on these houses?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease?
Sure, you can afford to live here, but...
How about the schools?
We have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
I think it's just vapor. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous.
5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
Grand Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on X1071. 58-53, Potosi beats River Ridge and takes over second place in the Six Rivers West. Also on the Shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Mineral Point and Cuba City now tied at 56 with 3:06 left in the second half in Cuba City. That is on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also, didn't mention this before, but they are going now because you just don't see very many West Coast games in the Big Ten, but now you do. Wisconsin and UCLA from Pauley Pavilion, and that is on ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL. Coming up tomorrow, we have more basketball for you as we have a big ball game in the NUI West and girls basketball. River Ridge Scales Mound at Galena, and we will have that for you at about just before 7 on Super Hits 106. Thursday, girls basketball, River Ridge at Schulzburg at 7 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Friday, we have wrestling, the Iowa Grand Highland and Fenimore at Cuba City Benton Southwestern. That'll be at 5:40 on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Sunday, Nebraska and Wisconsin in basketball at 11 on AM 1590 WPVL. Monday, girls basketball, Belmont and Wazeeka Steuben at 7 on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tuesday, girls basketball, Highland at Schulzburg at 7 on Extreme 107.1 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And boys basketball, Cuba City at Lancaster. Interesting conference game at 7, non-conference game, next Tuesday on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. R.J. Osterhaus is our sports director. John Jost is our program director. Tyler Dictanis is our digital program director. Johnny Page is our chief engineer. Thanks to Mark Siegert and the staff at Potosi High School. Jeremy, our scorekeeper tonight. Thanks to our sponsors who help us bring this game to you, and thank you for joining us. Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school basketball presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Family Dental is a Queen Bee Radio Sports presentation on X1071 WPVL-FM Platteville. Potosi beats River Ridge in boys basketball this evening, 58-53. From the Wolf Construction broadcast table, I'm Steve Prestigard. The Elliott Show is next. We'll see you for more basketball tomorrow.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Extreme 107.1.
Turn your radios up.
WPVL-FM, Platteville and Dubuque.
The best